So Cardi B has decided to announce her divorce against her husband Offset. And ever since then, this guy has been having a ball, has been having a blast all over social media. Now, apparently the reason why that Cardi decided to finally file for divorce because after all these years they've been together, a marriage, 2 kids, he's been so unfaithful for all this time. Now the straws hit the camel's back. Now it's time for a divorce. Now she can't take it anymore.
I can't take it anymore.
Now, I don't condone Offset's cheating whatsoever. He's also being very messy with it too. He is bringing women in the house, probably in the same bedroom where him and Cardi B get it on all night long till the crack of dawn. That's just wrong. That's low down. That's dirty. Bringing a woman inside y'all house, inside y'all sanctuary. Don't bring a woman inside the house that you and your wife share. What kind of disrespect is that? And now you decide to take to Instagram and Twitter and all this other kind of stuff, call this man all kinds of B words.
I really don't like doing the internet. I really don't like doing the internet. But the sad stop calling me. You need to stop calling me. And she'll be like, watch what I'm about to do. Watch what I'm about to say. And this sad that yo, this motherfucker like to play games with me when I'm at my most vulnerable time, when I'm not the most confident. He likes to play games with me because he knows I'm not an easy girl. He knows yesterday I could have been out, I could have been chilling, I could have been this and that. He knows I'm in my house. He knows that I'm chilling. He knows I'm not doing the most. And I've really been sparing you. You've been feeling yourself, you because of your album and shit, and you really been doing me dirty after so many years that I'm up your ass. Not even a thank you that I got for your. And it's so crazy that I gotta go to the internet because whenever I tell you something, you don't take seriously. And I'm so tired of it.
A lot of y'all may know that Offset and Cardi B have 2 kids together, but did y'all know that Offset had 3 kids before Cardi B and Offset even met? So this is a picture of the whole family. Cardi B's holding one daughter, Offset's holding the other daughter. And the other 3 kids, those are Offset's kids from a previous relationships or jump offs before he even met Cardi B. So the first child, Jordan, he's the oldest kid. He was born in 2009. Offset had this boy probably in his very early 20s, didn't know what he was doing. Maybe didn't just hit it raw, called him broke, whatever. And then there's Cody. Cody was born March 2nd, 2015. Now, here's the thing. Cody was born from the second baby mama. Offset had a jump off with the first baby mama, had an ex with the second baby mama. Now, here's the thing. Here's what we're going to scroll down to right here. The daughter, the third child that Offset had before he met Cardi B. Look at her birth date, March 23rd, 2015. I just told you that the second child that Offset had was born March 2nd of 2015. So this man Offset had 2 women pregnant at the same damn time. Cardi, you think that he was going to be faithful to you after all these years? This man has been a cheater his whole life. He was a cheater when you met him. He had 3 kids when you met him. When you married him, he was probably cheating. After you married him, he was cheating. After the first child, after the second child, his man is still cheating. This is what he does. But Cardi, you fell madly in love with a man who was not faithful to you. Don't know if you got a prenup or not, but you allowed yourself to marry Offset knowing that he had 3 kids. You voluntarily became a stepmother of 3 kids, and you had 2 of his babies. And now you're mad that he won't be faithful, but he hasn't been faithful his whole life. Y'all could probably be having some of the most crazy, butt naked, freaky circus sex in the world, but he is still not a man who is husband material. He is still not a man who knows how to be with just one woman. Guess what, Cardi? You picked him. You picked this man knowing that he had 3 baby mamas and 3 kids. He was 3 for 3, and you decided to be with this man. Again, I'm saying that he was completely wrong and cheating. You decided to marry this man. You probably knew he was cheating early on and you swept it under the rug. Cheating scandal came out so many times. You kept going back. You kept sweeping it under the rug. Now the straw broke the camel's back and now you can't take it anymore. Now I got another clip that from an interview back in the day that Cardi did. She's talking about men being faithful and men who are not being faithful. I want y'all to listen to this and let me know what y'all think.
Because I have dated men that were extremely faithful to me.
Were they ugly?
No, oh no. Mad cute,
Yeah.
super faithful to me. But it's like a lot of people, you know, when that whole cheating scandal came out, a lot of people was like, you deserve somebody faithful. But just because somebody like extremely faithful don't make you happy, because
That's true.
the guys that were extremely faithful to me, it just didn't work out. You just need to find somebody that you really in love with and make you happy.
Sensational.
So Cardi, I'm a bit confused. You talk about how you want a man to be faithful, how you've had men who were faithful to you, but they didn't make you happy. Obviously it didn't work out, but yet you have a man, an Offset, who is now your husband, who you've had 2 kids with, and you say you love him and you've been with him for so long. So you can't make it work with the faithful guy that you want, but the man has been unfaithful to you, madly in love with, you married him, you had 2 of his kids. So what do you want, Cardi? I'm confused. Yes, you want a man that's not cheating on you, but obviously you can't stay with a man who's not cheating on you. It didn't work out. Why didn't it work out? More than likely you left the relationship, because most of the time women walk out of relationships, not really men. Men may do something, but women ultimately walk out of relationships, even when a man's not doing anything at all. Trust me, I know. All this stuff about happiness, what was it about a guy who was faithful to you from what you said? What was it about him that was just so unhappy? Was it the fact that he wasn't toxic? He didn't cause any kind of drama. He didn't cause you to get your blood pressure up. You weren't worried about him. He was home every single night. He was being a good man. What was it about a man who was faithful to you, but you just couldn't get along with? You weren't happy. How many women have we seen out there file for divorce, leave their husbands, leave their boyfriends, all because they're not happy? If you are not happy with yourself, you will never be happy with anybody else, because you cannot depend on another person to make you happy. That is impossible and is not on them to do. If you are not internally happy with yourself, if you are not content with your own life, no one will ever be able to make you happy. They can probably do things to make you happy in a moment. They can probably plan a day to bring you flowers or buy you a gift or physical touch. All the different 5 love languages out there. If someone, man or woman, is doing something and doing these things and you are still not happy, you are not content, you don't know how to go about this life fully sober, if you need a vice, if you need a drink, if you need to gamble, if you need to smoke, if you need to do something that is taking away the distractions, taking away the depression in your life, you need counseling. Cardi, in this situation, she probably needs some counseling, because she can't get along with the faithful man, and she's madly in love with the man that's bringing other women into the house, and she had 2 of his babies. She's going to be out in these streets searching for love. She's going to be out trying to find a new man, trying to find a new husband. And honestly, I don't know if she'd be able to gel with another man, because she's so imprinted on Offset. Yeah, maybe she could find somebody else, but at the same time, the kind of men in the circle that she's in, the kind of men who's making somewhere close to the kind of money that Offset's making, or the kind of money that she's making, do they want her? She's got 2 kids now. She divorced her husband. She stayed with him after all these years of cheating with him. I don't know if another man on the caliber that you want, Cardi, actually wants you and actually wants to be married to you and be a stepfather. Men are not signing up to be stepfathers anymore. I know, I used to be one. It is not a good deal. It is a thankless job. You should try to work it out with Offset. I know that's not a popular thing. I know that's not what people want to hear, but you should try to work it out with Offset, or be content that you may be single as an unmarried for the rest of your life. You may be able to find some flings. sure, who would not want the opportunity to get with Cardi B? But for a man to want to marry you, I don't think so, Cardi. That's just my opinion. And some people may say, oh, this is karma because she was bragging on social media multiple times saying that she used to set men up to get them robbed, to set them up to get their stuff stolen. She used to give men some pills or put stuff in their drink to knock them out and then rob them blind. Some people say, oh, this is karma. Maybe so. But at the end of the day, Cardi, you have made all these decisions in your life. The common denominator is you. So if you don't want to be with Offset anymore, okay, fine. Go ahead and be single. Go ahead and divorce them. You have to figure this out with your kids. You now have to be a single mother. Now you got to go through the court system. And let's be honest, unless they got a prenup, Cardi, you may end up paying alimony. You may end up paying child support to Offset. You have to think about that as well. And I know we're going to have women out there talking about, oh, it's not fair. Why should a woman have to pay alimony? He's a cheater. And why should she have to pay child support? He cheated on her. He brought other women in the house. That's not fair to her. I'm sorry. This is the system. There are so many times where men have to pay alimony, where men have to pay child support, and they are getting cheated on. They're out working 12, 14, 16-hour days, and the wife is at home sleeping with the pool boy, and she divorces him, take half his money. He's got to pay alimony. His family's ripped from him. So honestly, this is the way that the system is. And they in California, the most notorious state that we have that is crazy when it comes to family court law. California, they are cutthroat in terms of alimony, in terms of child support. There is no cap, as far as I'm aware, in California when it comes to alimony and child support. So, Cardi, you may have to cut a check, a big ass check for a long time to Offset. So you may have to think about all of these moves that you are making, Cardi, because these come with consequences. All these decisions come with consequences. Again, I don't condone Offset cheating, especially bringing women into the house. But Cardi, you have to think about all of these things. Unless he is willing to sign something to not take alimony, more than likely, you're probably going to have to pay some child support because the court's probably going to make you pay child support. But if he signs something to not take alimony, you may be able to get off this scot-free. But in the eyes of the law, the way that the law works, especially in California, he's most likely entitled to some alimony. But who knows? They both crazy as hell, especially Cardi B. She's been wild. They have rumors in the past of them breaking up, them unfollowing each other on Instagram and stuff. So maybe they just might get back together. Maybe they just might reconcile. Who knows? But let me know what y'all think in the comment section. What do y'all think about this story? Do y'all think Cardi is rightful for filing for divorce? Do you think that she should get back with Offset? Do you think she should divorce him? Do you think I got anything right? Do I got anything wrong? Let me know what y'all think in the comment section. Anyway, make sure you like, share, subscribe to the channel. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.